asks that you hit the like button coming through the door, alright? It's your brother Bolo V&R. And on this one, oh Lord, you know, say, I not even remember. Hey. Oh my God, I didn't even remember. I didn't even, Lord of mercy. I didn't even drop the links or nothing in the video. But yeah, I think I have that covered on my other phone. I can do it on this one. Yo, man, I tell you, so when you're doing these types of things, you have to have multiple phones. At least three phones. It's an expensive thing. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? No, I've got silent my phone because I can't take this now. I can't, yeah, put my phone on vibrate. I can't take the bag of nice business. So, you the people them sometime for come on in while me post this link here for the Cash App and the PayPal. Post the Cash App and the PayPal link for those who want to donate. Let me see how my sound. Alright, my sound clean. Alright. Let me see. Bam. Put it right there. Alright. Oh, I already had it. Oh, that's what's up. I didn't even know I had it in the phone. You see? That's how you know you're working, you know. That's how you know you're working. All right, let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. The title of the video, Bangarang, the latest report out of Moca, right? The latest report out of Moca, ladies and gentlemen. It is very interesting what is going on. They have a saying, you know, them say thief never love to see thief with long bag. Thief never love to see thief with long bag. And I'm wondering if this is a case where we're seeing, you know, this is either one a distraction, an attempt by the JLP to have the public cast doubt on the PMP and their stance of you know, moving with integrity and without corruption. Now the man that is at the head of the stream, Mark Gordon, is not under question, as far as I know, based off reports. So Andrew Owens is still at a loss, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of him being at the head of the stream and being questioned about his integrity, in terms of his statutory declaration. Now, before I get into the meat and potatoes of that, some stories here that caught my eye. 87 schools severely damaged by burial repaired. First of all, this is not a repaired school. This is a school that is being repaired. It is in the process. It's not finished. This is far from being finished. All right? So let's get that straight. This was a bad picture for that article. Anyway, it says, what interested me was this. Burial damage 364 schools. So from last year, was it June or July? When did burial hit Jamaica? When did burial hit Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody can tell me in the comment section. Let me see. When did burial hit Jamaica? It said burial. What? That's crazy. Yes. June. All right, cool. Burial hit Jamaica June 28th. So it's been 6 months, guys. It's been 6 months. And this is how you assess things, you know, with our government efficiency and how they're spending their money. Right? Our money. 364 divided by 100 equals that 3.64. See it there on your screen, 3.64. 84 schools that was repaired. It is 84 or 87. 87. We need to get the math right now. 87 divided by 3.64. 23%. So 23% of the schools in Jamaica has been fixed in 6 months or repaired according to them. Just going off the numbers, we're gonna now divide 23. We're gonna say 24%. It's going to take 2 years for them to finish. Approximately 2 years, based off their own performance of taking care of 24% of the school in 6 months. It's going to take, because remember, it's 25 goes into 100, 4 times, It's going to take the government, according to this report, we can assume it's going to take them 2 years to fix all the schools hit by Beryl. Will we be hit by another hurricane by then? Who knows? More than likely, according to them and their climate change business, right? That they're pushing. So Jamaica, we can assess that the government is not moving speedily enough. They waste money on by-election and all of these things. We have corruption in our midst, and it's all a mess. Mismanagement, misappropriation allegedly of funds. We still have trillions of dollars that are not accounted for, according to the Auditor General. This is Jamaica. Anyway, it says here in this article that 14,000 barrel recovery grants issued to affected households. I don't know why this picture was used as... This guy said, Mr. Andrew Honest, let me find the clip. Yo, this is the pastor that said that, Pastor Warren Andrew Holness. Let me see if we can find the clip. Walk on, Ryan Campbell. This is the same pastor, Bishop Belford Davis. Look at this.
I am losing myself while trying to disregard the pain left over from the breakup, and I came to find out.
Mr. Prime Minister of Health and Wellness, those of you who crossed this border, I don't know what to say to you, but the Holy Ghost within me tells me that this order is working against the church, is working against the body of Christ. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching a program last night, and you declare me to be your good friend. My good friend, I'm telling you, sir, this order, God gets no glory out of it. And it's making the society worse than it ought to be. You're crippling the fountain of life that gives life to the nation. You're blocking the well. Somebody give me a chance in this house and blood this. You're blocking the well. You're stopping the fountain. Lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church. You're destroying the foundation. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can the nation do?
What can the nation do indeed if the foundation is destroyed? So I want to ask the pastor a question virtually. Does that clip, those words still stand? Or has the Prime Minister taken a new move in terms of the order that does not serve God or give God the glory? Is he not a part of the same order anymore? I'm just asking. Anyway, let's listen to this.
In the face of challenges such as the devastating Hurricane Beryl, we witnessed the extraordinary spirit of Jamaica. Many of you here were your brother's keeper. Many of you here gave from your household to other households who suffered. So though it tested us, it also revealed our strength of character.
So more ask the Prime Minister, where your strength of character there? Did you give off your whole soul to the Jamaican people in that trying time? Was there some charity that you had that helped to relieve people, not just labor rights, but people of Jamaica? Just asking. I don't know. I'm just asking. Lorraine Davidson, big up yourself. You say, is that Jimmy Walker? No.
Our brotherliness and our commitment to rebuilding Jamaica. So despite widespread...
Guys, could you please tap the screen 2 times for me? That's how you hit the like button. All right? You have to click it 2 times. All right?
Damage as a country, we were able...
Just tap the middle of the screen 2 times with your finger. Like this. Like this. Tap your screen, the phone screen like this. And it will hit the like button automatically. All right? Let's continue.
To mount a spectacular recovery. In fact, within weeks, we had recovered. To date, the government has delivered over 14,000 recovery grants to households that were affected. And many Jamaicans have recovered from the impact of Hurricane Beryl.
No, you see, to assess those types of things, you have to find out how much people were affected by Beryl. And again, it's been 6 months now. So you have to measure the over 14,000. What is the actual figure? How much people got help between the 6-month period, and then how long it's going to take for the rest of the people to get help. All right? So we can make a proper assessment in terms of, you know, the effectiveness or the lack thereof of the operations of the government. Anyway, let's get to this. Aggressively pursue tender from government's procurement. No, something, don't worry about that. That's not it. Education Minister saddened by the... Okay. All right. Science. So where did they remove the article about Moca? What is happening here? What is this? Am I missing something? Oh, they must have updated their website. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm looking for. Well, let me see if there's anything else that I need to speak on. No. I just wanted to touch on those 2 things. All right, perfect. So let's get into the meat of the matter. Now, it says here, Moca says no politicians targeted in the raid at St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Well.
May God bless the great institutions of the country that keep the society together. May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land.
Yeah, tell her.
Because corruption is a scourge against the will of God.
Talk truth.
And the institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support.
Full support. Now, the Director of Communications at the Major Organized Crime and Corruption Agency, Moca, Basil Jarrett, says no politicians were targeted in the raid in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation on Thursday. Now, why did he have to say this, ladies and gentlemen? Well, the point of the matter is that there has been rumors circulating immediately as Moca did this raid yesterday. There was some talk about Mark Golding's office being searched, which was a blatant lie. And we all know where that is coming from, right? As it stands right now, Mark Golding is hands is clean and pure and is not a part of any corruption scheme. And he would be a fool to even entertain anybody in his cabinet that has that type of reputation and or is presently involved in anything like that if caught, right? He would be a fool to entertain anybody like that, given his campaign has been surrounded by a clean hands and a pure heart, and cleaning up Jamaica and moving away from the corrupt ways of the politician siphoning money. But let's hear the audio.
I want to stress these operations were related to persons who are either employees, technocrats, or affiliated to the parish council. No politician, no member of the political directorate was targeted by the searches. So we have been tracking the discourse, obviously. We're seeing where some of the discussion is going on. And we want to stress that Moca and its agents take pride in our enduring reputation of accountability, transparency, honesty, and very importantly, impartiality. This is a serious investigation. It is an active investigation. And it is unfortunate that persons have attempted to discredit what we've done today by trying to paint a political slant to it. We have not targeted any member of the political directorate. No political figure was targeted. I want to stress that.
I am glad you cleared that up, Mr. Jarrett. Mr. Basil Jarrett. Big up Moca. Because you see, you have to appreciate that the way how this looked, the way how it looked, the optics of it didn't sit well, especially in this political climate. You have to appreciate that, sir, respectfully. You have to appreciate that the people of Jamaica is wondering, how is it that Andrew Owen's place not get raid? Is it that Moca does not have the jurisdiction to investigate the Prime Minister of Jamaica, right? But a municipality that is led by a PMP, MP, we see soldiers and all of these things. No, you have to appreciate, Mr. Basil Jarrett, that this seriously did not look good on Moca. Now, you're doing your job. And if you're standing on principle and all of that, it will speak for itself. You understand? So I'm glad that we got some clarity as to the fact that no politician was targeted in this particular raid yesterday. Good? Good. Let's hear the other audio.
One individual had a number of rounds of ammunition at his home that he could not account for. And so we arrested him, and he has now been charged with breaching of the firearm. But I want to stress that's not what we went there for. But obviously, we're law enforcement, and so if we go there and we see you breaking the law, we're going to take the appropriate action. So one individual was arrested in relation to that. We also seized quantities of cash, which the individuals could not give an account for. Depending on what happens there may be another arrest and another seizure. There's also a quantity of counterfeit goods, which we surprisingly discovered. Once we can verify, well, we suspect that they're counterfeit, but if we can verify that they are in fact, then there may be subsequent arrests and charges coming out of this.
Oh, let's play that again. So you have three situations that they stumbled upon, which doesn't really have anything to do with well, for right now, doesn't have anything to do with what the Moca anti-corruption organization, the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency is about. How you doing, Laurie Connor? Big up yourself. Yeah, man, you know, it does never look good, right? But let's listen to that again.
One individual had a number of rounds of ammunition at his home that he could not account for. And so we arrested him, and he has now been charged.
Yo, his corner does dark. You know those ways? Like, he wasn't ready. I would love to see the police operate in this manner and kind of do a sweep in certain spaces, especially when, because you see the criminals verbalize their position on social media. You know, they're so arrogant. And I would love to see the police force operate in such a way with intelligence and investigation. The way how Moca does his investigation and probes and takes them time. The way how the Integrity Commission does his investigation and take their time and, build a case and get enough to say, all right, you know what? If we should do a raid in this space, I bet you, just a random raid, we're going to yield some serious results. We're going to uncover some things. But it has to be intelligence-based because these criminals are really, like I said, they're really brazen. And they're really bold and kind of stupid sometimes when you think about it in terms of them speaking on social media and around phones. And just, some of them like to talk to random people. You don't even know. I remember this video of this guy talking about he's the one that is responsible for people that are unalived in this area. And then I saw a clip of him with the police telling them it's just a TikTok video. Why would you say that on TikTok? This is not a game. There should be no game on TikTok that have you incriminating yourself, telling the world that you are somebody that is responsible for other people's loss of life. And how you guys must have seen that clip. Very, very dumb. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. But let's go back to this. I would love to see the police force void of corruption, obviously. That means we need to remove the head of the stream, which is Andrew Onis, with the next election, and have somebody that has some credibility. But anyway, let's continue.
Reaching up with firearm. But I want to stress that's not what we went there for. But obviously, we're law enforcement, and so if we go there and we see you breaking the law, we're going to take the appropriate action.
Right.
One individual was arrested in relation to that. They also seized quantity of cash, which the individual.
So they seize cash as well. They don't know if it's counterfeit.
Could not give an account for. Depending on what happens there may be another arrest and another seizure. There's also a quantity of counterfeit goods, which we surprisingly discovered.
Oh, counterfeit goods. So the cash they cannot account for. So they're going to do more investigation on that. And then there's alleged counterfeit goods. All right. So Moca clear that up. Right? Now, let's get to this update now. After that. After clearing that up. It says inside Moca's $1 million corruption probe, $1 billion corruption probe at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Right? Nationwide News understands that the fraud probe engulfing St. Catherine Municipal Corporation Center on suspects' accounting procedures and information, suggesting that $1 billion have been fleeced from the local authorities and funneled to close associates of members of the corporation. The probe and emerging evidence led to the multiple raids on Thursday at several locations across the island. Right? The probe has reportedly unearthed evidence suggesting that fraudulent contracts were crafted to facilitate the payout of millions of dollars for work which was not done. The investigation reportedly dates back to 2020. Now, this is my thing. That was significant for me. The fact that it was dated back 2020. So they have been investigating this for pretty much 5 years almost. Almost 5 years. Now, I guess they're not going to tell us. But if Moca is investigating something of this capacity, when it comes down to a government, something tied to a municipality, I don't have an issue with them investigating that, I'm saying, is this same entity that is under the office of the Prime Minister investigating the Prime Minister? And if they are, how do they do that without the Prime Minister knowing? Isn't the Prime Minister the one that runs pretty much everything? How does the chain of command work? Does Moca keep their operations a secret from the Prime Minister? Is it that the Prime Minister just gives them funding and he doesn't know the intricacies of their operation? These are all questions I would love as a concerned citizen of Jamaica for Moca to come out and give us a statement on, so we can have it on record as to what really goes on in terms of the relationship between the Prime Minister, because Moca is in the Prime Minister's office. I would love for FID also to come out and give a public statement as well, because it is concerning that a man that is under investigation, which is for illicit enrichment, which is our Prime Minister of Jamaica, is running all of these major organized anti-corruption agencies in his office of the Prime Minister. And somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, if that is not the case. Isn't Moca in the office of the Prime Minister? Let me ask. Is Moca in the office of the Prime Minister? Moca, not Mocha as in the coffee. Lord have mercy. Hey, Pinky Pink, how you doing, baby? Salute to you, love. What's going on?
Funny, honey. That's funny.
Shout out to Miss Genesis.
Oh my God, that is funny.
She came in with the Purple Hearts royalty right there. How you doing, Pinky Pink? So Mocha, I want to know if Mocha is in the office of the Prime Minister. That's what I want to know. Let's look at Jamaica Information Service is the best place to go. Right? Director General Colonel, blah, blah, blah. The major organized anti-corruption was founded, blah. Okay. All right. Targets criminals, okay. Becoming independent in structure, blah, blah, blah. Better question I should ask. What agencies fall under the office of the Prime Minister? That's a better question. Right? Oh, you guys have horrible snow, right? Man, if I show you my weather, you would run to Jamaica, Pinky Pink. Guys, smash that like button. Consistent Development Fund, culture. What is this? Agencies of the Office of the Prime Minister. Okay. Let us look and see here. So we have State Protocol, Social Partnership, Vernamin. Oh, wow. So he has 14 of them? 14 agencies? Jamaica Defense Force, Human Employment and Resources, that is Hartrust NTA, the Electorate. See that? This is a problem. This agency should not be in the office of the Prime Minister with an election coming up. This is not, I don't trust this. Culture, Health, Arts, Sports and Education, Constituency Development Fund. Okay, that means money. Jamaica Information Service, that means the information that is put out to us as the Jamaican people. The Jamaica Social Investment Fund, another fund. Gisco Ganzo International Industrial Park and Special Economic Zone Project. Lord of mercy. More money again. National Identification, yeah, we know. Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica. Registrar General Department and Island Record Office. Social Partnership. So he has 14 agencies in the office of the Prime Minister. Very interesting. Well, if you click the link, you're supposed to open up another can of worms to find out. I guess I'll have to do some research on this on my own. The Constituent Development Fund seek to improve the effectiveness of members of Parliament as a designated funding mechanism for constituency projects. Wow, okay. I figured more or less the main Thrust of the fund is to promote human and infrastructure development at the community and constituency levels through the establishment of sustainable development projects. Is this fund, does this fund have anything to do with the Spark program? Guess I'll have to do some research on that. Anyway, let's continue here. It says that several fraudulent checks and contracts were seized on Thursday from a house. The probe also reportedly centers on allegations that individuals at the corporation, in tandem with members of the Spanish Town-based Klansman gang. Whoa! Wait a minute. What? Wait, what? Have seized control of the water trucking program at the authority and profiting from its operations. The investigation has also turned the spotlight on whether funds earmarked for improvement work at public facilities in St. Catherine have been misappropriated. Very interesting. Now, I want to ask a few questions in this. So now we know that according to Moca, they are not targeting any politicians. So this is not a political raid. They are doing a real investigation according to them. And I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because I really don't want to entertain the possibility of it being anything otherwise unless I see other evidence come forth to suggest that that is the case, right? So Moca have my full support as long as they are operating non-partisan. I don't know how they're going to do that with them being in the office of the Prime Minister, but anyway, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're operating in a fair and a concise manner. However, if it's a case that they were investigating politicians, I don't think I'll be too opposed to it, The only pushback that I would have is, why aren't you investigating Andrew Holness? That would be, and the JLP, that would be my only pushback. Why have you not, with all the evidence that has come out, with all of the court cases that even his wife is involved in right now, there's a property of a lady named Sylvia that she passed, and I don't know, I think that's in court. I don't know. It's some very suspicious stuff is going on in Jamaica. And it has to do with people's land, their houses, and it has to do with money. And it has to do with potentially misappropriation of funds or even the stealing of our tax dollars. When you look at Andrew Jones and his 28 bank account, like, it screams out to you of a certain type of possible corruption. I believe Mr. Andy Marshall labeled what is going on in Jamaica as transnational organized crime. Listen to me. Let us really go to Google. All right. How you doing, Lassam? Transnational organized crime. Wait a minute. Whoa. Play song. What kind of play song? I never said nothing about no playing song, my guy. Transnational look at the whoa. Wait a minute. Lord of mercy. Here we go. Let's see what that means. TOC, transnational organized crime, is a type of crime, criminal activity that involves groups of people working across borders to carry out illegal activities. So, the man, Mr. Andy Marshall, said that this government, based off his assessment of the IC report, that Andrew Holness-led government, this is his words, not mine, that Andrew Holness-led government is involved in transnational organized crime. Not my words. Talk truth, justice, what? Yes, you got it finally. Hold on, you know, sir, I'm not on subscriber only, am I? Oh no, I can't do it right now. It's already gone through the window. Anyway, keep those comments respectfully. My block finger is immaculate. Anyway, it says here that the TOC, and you know, I need to end this live. The TOC can include a wide range of crimes such as drug trafficking, human trafficking, and money laundering. Wait a minute. What? Wait, what? All three of these, you know, is allegedly plaguing Jamaica, you know. Because the JCF and the JDF has admitted that human trafficking is happening in Jamaica. Money laundering, come on now. No, I never said you said nothing wrong, you know. I never said you said nothing wrong. Calm down, all right? I only said, you know, yeah. Anyway, drug trafficking, come on, man. Whether whether um whether I believe that Mr. Holness has any involvement in any of these things is not my point. I'm saying that a person that is a strategist where crime is concerned on an international level, that is involved with Interpol, after listening to the Integrity Commission report, came to the conclusion that Andrew Holness-led government is involved in this. His words, not mine. That is a cause for concern, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Mocha, I don't know. Thank God this is not political, because trust me, it wouldn't. We cannot take any more blows. You know, we are going through a lot when it comes to the news cycle here in Jamaica. There's a lot of distractions. We still want to see the back of Andrew Holness. He needs to resign and allow the investigation to go through. But instead of that, he's suing the Integrity Commission. Now, this story about Bustamante Hospital, I'll be going in extent and full in my next live later on this evening. All right, guys? I got to go. I have a premiere going on right now. I'm talking about right now. All right? You guys need to go check it out. I believe I do have a... No, it's not this page. Wait a minute. It's my Bolo V&R. There we go. See, I believe I have a premiere going on right now, 2 a.m. Oh, wait a minute. Is it 1:30? Oh, no, that premiere's ended. I didn't even remember. Yeah, that premiere's ended. All right, that premiere's ended. What I would suggest that you guys do, this playlist right here, Friday Marathon playlist. Yeah, I need y'all to go check out the Friday Marathon playlist. All the videos that I did this morning, all the videos I did, all of the videos that I did put out this morning, from the first one, all of them is in this marathon. So, like last sum, me know say I go love this. Anybody want to support the platform in a major way, go ahead and listen to this playlist on my page, Bolo V&R 2.0. The Friday Marathon playlist, there's 8 videos there. One of them is premiering at 3 p.m. That will be done while I'm on the road, obviously, because I need to go to the barber and stuff like that right now, and that's what I'm aiming to do. So I'm going to end this live, innit? All right? So go ahead and click this playlist, the Friday Marathon, and just watch the videos, guys. All right? All right. You guys have a wonderful evening. Have a blessed evening. Yeah, it's very refreshing to know that Mocha is not politicizing their efforts, but they have to admit that the optics of this raid and that pretend fire alleged protests in the same municipality, I guess it is a coincidence, and we're going to leave it at that for now unless some other evidence comes to fray that would suggest otherwise. All right, you guys have a wonderful evening and see you around 6, 5 o'clock around that time for my next live. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Last some blessings to everybody on the live. Now, all the people that came through. Remember to tap the screen twice like this, guys. That's how you hit the like button when I'm using virtual YouTube virtual to go live. Just 2 taps to hit the like button. All right, you guys can do that going through the door. And let me know your position on what was presented in the comment section after the live is done. Peace and blessings. I'm out.